Hey, what's up everybody? How y'all doing? So welcome back to another So Your Wife Wants You To. This channel, as you probably know by now, we just kind of document what the wife wants us to do, but today's a little bit different. Today's a special pre-Father's Day thing. So all the kids and the wife, all the things that they've gotten me, I've taken the top 10 kind of cool gadgets and I'm just going to go through them to see, just show you guys what I like as a dad and what I kind of appreciate as having gifts. So let's get right into it. So first, just a few things that I'm kind of thinking of as far as gifts. As far as dads go, we like gifts that we can use, but that we don't necessarily need. So besides consumables, like, oh yeah, of course there's like liquor and chocolate. But you know, as I go through these, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So like, yeah, we might have a flashlight, but do we have a flashlight that we can wear on our head, or a flashlight that also doubles as a strobe light or a laser beam light? You know, just kind of like, it's something just kind of a little different that we can play with and have it as a toy, but we can still pretend like it's just a tool. So so that's it. So here, let's get into it. So actually my first one that I got recently, I'm, as you know, obviously a YouTuber, so the first thing I'll show you here, actually I'm going to take it to the other room where there's some more space here, is this really cool tripod. It's a tripod that holds my cell phone. So as you know, I usually hold my cell phone in my hands, but this thing, I think it was only like, they were like 10 or 15 bucks shipped, so pretty cheap, but that's it. It's pretty sweet, like totally lightweight. The telescopic feet, so this can actually, these guys, you can unsnap them and it falls over because it's, so it can actually go to really short. I can't put my phone on my tripod and show you because, so you can see right there. So it gets really a lot shorter, and actually there's shorter ones too. I could show you those later, but so there's that. So that's one of my cool newer presents that I got. Alright, the second tool is not this light switch, but when the light switches, you put on a light switch and it's a little crooked and you need to saw something against the wall. Let me show you something kind of cool. So you see how this is mounted and it's not, oops, sorry guys, so it's not exactly flush against the wall. So I've got a really cool thing that I just bought. I'll show you. Yes, I'm using my tripod now. So it's actually a saw. It's called a wire saw. And it's literally just two things like this, two little loops, and it's stainless steel. And you can see it's just like braided stainless steel. It's not going to cut me if I do this, but it cuts by friction. So I can actually take this against a wall and start sawing. I'm not going to do it now because I'll get electrocuted, but you can kind of see the concept. I can actually saw little things off really close to the wall. And you can kind of see the plastic coming off of it, so it's working. So anyway, that's kind of the next one. So a cool wire saw, and you can trim trees, like branches with it. Just things where it's hard to get to otherwise. So something that's kind of neat. Again, it's a tool that we say, oh yeah, we're using a tool, but really it's kind of a toy for us. Alright guys, bird's eye view for a few minutes here. So the next gadget that I think is pretty cool is it's a screwdriver with a light. So there's a lot of times where I'm like working in the dark, or I'm working on electricity, and it's so nice to have a light. Now there's no batteries in this one, but I have a few of these where it's just a light, and then you put the little screwdriver insert in, and you can just work in the dark. It's so nice, totally cool. So I'll put a link for all these little gadgets that I have. I'll put a bunch of little affiliate links in the description below, so you can get them on Amazon. They're just really cool. So here is the gadget that I wear on my head. I'll show you. You may have even seen me in a previous video with one of these on, but that's that. Also really handy if I'm doing electricity work. I can have this on, and I can have all the lights off in the house. I don't even need it on. For the next thing, I have a few of these things. See, this I consider an essential tool. Like, it's not just a gadget that you do for Father's Day, but if your dad doesn't have one of these things, definitely should have a Swiss Army knife, multifunction tool. It's got a saw for when you're camping or for when you're backyard barbecuing and the kids want a marshmallow stick. It's got a can opener, bottle opener, different screwdrivers, and it's got a big blade and a small blade. I've had one of these on me since I was 14 years old. What's up? This is Luca from Twins Play TV coming to visit. What's up, dude? I'm just doing a video on the top 10 Father's Day gifts that I really like. So we showed people about the headlamp screwdriver with a flashlight. I was talking to them just now about the Swiss Army knife, which isn't a Father's Day gift, but something that every dad should have, in my opinion. Because how many times do I whip that thing out and you're like, hey dad, cut this for me, or open this for me, or cut some, I've got scissors on there for that. So now the next thing is, and I got 3 of these things, we should probably give one to Papa. These wallet ninjas. This little thing goes in your wallet, and it's a bottle opener, a can opener, a box opener. It has a blade on it. It's got things for nuts and bolts. You can put a credit card in this little slot, and it holds your cell phone. It's just like, it's everything all in one. It's pretty sweet. So there's a couple of them. There's a ruler on there, a little bit of a saw blade on some of these things. And here's another one with a saw blade. I think these are actually exact replicas of each other, just different finishes. So we'll give one of these to Papa, because that's a good idea. So that kind of leads me into the next thing here, which is just little keychain gadgets. Like, it's nice to have these in like a little to-go kit. So I got the level, I got a little ruler, fold-out ruler thing. Pretty cool. The next thing, which is really awesome, I'm not going to demonstrate it because I don't want to waste them. I only have a couple left. And actually, I don't even think I could find these on Amazon. I got them in some box. But they're collar stays. They're little pieces of really sticky glue for your shirts, like my dress shirts, that where the collars start peeling up a little bit. They're little sticky pieces of glue that you put under your collar and it holds them down. They're really awesome. And I don't know if I can even find them anymore. But that is one of the coolest gifts, actually. They're really handy. And I think we're narrowing down. I haven't really been counting, but I think we're pretty much on the last gift that I absolutely love and carry with me. Oh, no, there's 2 more. It's a big old thing of chapstick. I always lose those little chapsticks, but this one is like 3 times the size. And it's sunblock also, so it's got a nice SPF 30 on it. Man, I love this stuff. I don't always just like sell things, but I definitely think that if you get this for your dad or grandpa or husband, that, man, it's pretty awesome stuff. So I'll put a link in that. If I can find it on Amazon, I'll put a link in there for you. And then finally, like I said, we like things that look like tools so we can impress our family, but also things that are fun toys. So here we go. It's a flashlight. It's a laser, like a red point laser. And it's a really cool like side light and black light. Hold on, let's try. Black light. So I can search for DNA. So pretty awesome. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I'll do my little outro here. So check out the description. And we'll put a little link for Mr. Luca with his Twins Play TV account. You can go and check out all of his stuff. That's all, guys. Happy Father's Day. And check out the stuff in the description. Go buy some goodies for your dad. And we will see you next time.